Hey, what's going on, Zaiden? This is your dad. And I just wanted to say that we are all God's children and God has gave us all a gift. We all have that gift, that unique, that special gift inside of us that makes us who we are. And once you find that gift, Zayden, go ahead and bring it out, man. Bring that gift out. And that's what it's all about, man. We are all God's children, and we can bring all those gifts out that He has presented us with. The fact is just knowing how to tap into that power, man. That power, that spiritual energy. And spiritual energy is very powerful. It can touch people all over the country. And one thing that we are all blessed with, we're blessed with words. We're blessed with feelings. We're blessed with body language. And that's what counts, man. So if you're able to touch somebody with a smile, with a simple smile, then hey, it can change your life, man. Sometimes it's the little things that count that can make people happy. You know, it's the little things. So it could be the little things that you do. So never just try to go all out, man. Just focus on the little things, because the little things are what's gonna count in life, man. You know, that's what it's all about, man. The little things. So we all have to be thankful for the things that we essentially have. We might not have the things we want, Zayden, but we have to be thankful for what we have and count it as a blessing. Because if we're thankful for what we have, you know, we'll keep our humble. If we're thankful for what we have, we'll stay humble. And when you finally do achieve what you want, you won't take it for granted because it didn't come to you easy. You know, a lot of people who get things easy, you know, they take it for granted and they don't realize what they have until it's finally too late. But if you worked hard for it, if you busted your ass and worked hard for it every single day, of course you're going to realize what you got, and you're not going to take it for granted. It'll actually make you humble because you realize the hardships you had to take to get to that level. And life in itself essentially isn't always going to be easy at all, man. You got to go through it's almost like a puzzle. It's almost like figuring out what pieces of the puzzle, what pieces is going to work. The main thing is figuring out what works for you, Zayden. Not anybody else. There's going to be people in this world that's going to tell you to be something. Essentially, they might tell you to be something you don't want to be. My thing, Zayden, is as your father, I support you in anything. So anything you want to be, you can be. I support you. Because that bond that we have is forever strong. So reach for the stars. But there's going to be people in this world that will tell you to be something or to tell you to do something you don't essentially want to do. My thing is, Zayden, follow your heart. Follow your spiritualities. Follow that. Follow what you think is right. What you think is right. Because sometimes there might not be a lot of people standing with you. They might not essentially understand the cause. But as long as you know in your heart what you're fighting for is right, or what you're doing is right, then let it flow. Because eventually you will have a unit. You will have people that's going to stand by you because they see that strength inside you. They see what you're fighting to believe in. They see what you're essentially fighting for, which leads people to you. People like strength. You know, they like seeing a person that's never gonna give up, that has a lot of essential leadership qualities. Somebody that's gonna bring their spirits up when they're essentially down. Somebody that's gonna tell them, that's gonna motivate them and tell them that you can do it. You can do it. That's what life is all about, man. It's not about essentially being selfish. It's about using your gift that God has given you. Essentially, God has given me a gift to be able to talk, to be able to tell a story, essentially to be able to motivate people. I'm very good at motivating people, especially when it comes to them bettering themselves. Prime example, I work out a lot. I have multiple different workout partners who I essentially motivate to do better, to become better than who they are, to become better versions of themselves. And that's the ultimate motivation that I have. I'm able to motivate people to become a better you, and mentally and essentially physically. Because when you train your body, when I train my body, Zaiden, when I'm lifting these weights, I essentially just don't train my body. I train my mind as well, because I'm never satisfied. I'm always trying to do something new. I'm always trying to I'm always trying to do something that I feel that the normal person wouldn't do, or achieve something that the average person wouldn't do. I want to be able to just strive and break that limit. When I was under that 400-pound bench press, a lot of people told me I couldn't do it. And a lot of people had doubt in me. And, but at the same time, I wanted to break that barrier. I wanted to cross that line. And, before other people couldn't believe in me, there was a couple people saying it's impossible. But before anybody can believe in me, Zaiden, I had to believe in myself. I had to tap into that different power, and I had to say, wait a minute, I'm going to do this no matter how much I weigh, 160 pounds, I'm going to do this. And essentially, when I told myself that I was going to do it, that positive energy spread it out throughout the gym, and they realized, they seen how hard that I was working, and they got motivated. They were like, wait a minute, my doubters actually became motivated, and they were like, wow, maybe this guy really can do it. He believes in himself. He believes that he can do it. So essentially, Zaiden, when you believe you can do something, when you put your heart into it, when you put your true motive into something that you love to do, then essentially it will happen. And essentially those doubters that you might have will essentially follow you and help you reach that goal, because now they see that drive in your heart. They see that passion. They see it all, Zaiden. And believe me, it's going to take you to new peaks. Zaiden, we have all been blessed with godly power. We have all been blessed with these powers. They're just waiting to be awakened. And when I say power, I think of more of positive power, positive energy, love, humbleness, being able to help your fellow man, being able to motivate your fellow man. When I think of power, Zaiden, I think of forgiveness. Definitely forgiveness, being humble, being able to forgive your fellow man or fellow woman for what they did to you, being able to understand their pain. That's what I think of godly power truly is being able to love. It's being able to stay humble, being able to stay passionate, being able to help others, being able to help others in need, not being able to turn that shoulder and just say, forget about those guys. Just reaching that helping hand out, Zaiden, when nobody else will. So that's what I personally believe what godly power is. And it's definitely in all of us. And I believe with enough people, with enough positive energy, we can spread throughout the world. Essentially the world will change, and there won't be so much corrupt evil in it, Zaiden. Zaiden, as your father, I encourage you every step of the way. Every step of the way. And I know you can do anything you set your mind to. You can do anything you set your mind to, Zaiden. And once you find that gift, once you find that passion, Run for it. Reach for the stars because the sky is always the limit. I'm Jackie Terry, and I am the father of Zaiden Lamar Mitchell, to Kansas City, all the way to Decatur, Illinois. We stand strong together.